Welcome, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my look at some very high tier, including the new night visions and thermal as well. Thermal sights with War Thunder. Often asked when I'm playing, streaming, what's your highest tier tank? Because I like World War II tanks, and so I'm often playing that, and and 8 point something or whatever. I often say, well, really I should say, what server? Because here I got some 10-0s and 1A Abrams, yes. So, yeah, just a bit of a joke here. Just spent over 6 million Silver Lions and a lot of many thousands of Gold Eagles boosting up research. For those who don't know, this is the dev server that they open up to us YouTubers at times. And we can also see over here, I know you've seen some other YouTubers already looked at the tech trees, what's available, what's coming here. We can't get these just yet until we buy some pack thingy because we're not in the beta. I don't know. Again, dev server, everything's subject to change before you get to see it. I think, I know they're still working on things. So, let's go in. Arcade battles, yeah, that's what we want. Two other people waiting to play. Though I doubt we'll have to wait long because they'll put us in with bots. And so I just wanted to make some videos to take a look at some of the new features. You can even see night vision, 1.1 night vision is. But this is what we're looking up. All the battles so far I've been playing, I've played just a few of them, have been at night and have been at the new port facility. So it's sort of, excuse me, just had good El Pollo Loco meal. And on a 1 to 10 scale, I like World War II tanks at about 12. So, more than 11 even. Love World War II tanks and want to play those. We're like this modern stuff on the 1 to 10 scale. It's like a 7 or 8. So if I have my choice, well, do you want to play World War II or modern? Should learn how to talk too. Modern or World War II? I want to play World War II. It's just I want to do more. But I really like this as well. So since I really haven't ground up in the regular game, start over here. I've been starting at the other one. Don't have an opportunity to play these, so I am not thinking I am good at this. Oh, this is daylight. Okay, well, before I had last 2 or 3 things that I played, and that's all I really played. Can we get on the freeway overpass? I want to get on the freeway overpass. Auto parts, right. I want to get up on the freeway overpass. Looks like it's blocked. Looks like they got trucks blocking it. That's no fun. Can we get on from this other side over here? Or do they also have trucks blocking it? You give us a freeway overpass and then you block it. What's with that? Yes, as you've probably noticed, I've already given up on. This sucks. Give me a freeway overpass and you don't let me get up on it. That sucks. And yes, you shot me. Oh, I pushed that button. I don't know. Was my gun badly damaged? Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, let's take out a 105 Abrams. Oh, here's somebody in a Panther. I wish they'd give night vision to that one Panther 2 that they're taking off of the regular tech tree and making it a premium. Now I wonder what armor package they. Maybe we should take a look at that. They consider. Oh, okay, there we go. Nope. They consider this having. What am I hitting? Well, it looked like I hit the vehicle. I shouldn't have to worry about stopping. I'm just used to that in World War II vehicles before. The guy that killed me before, of course. Critical on him. I think this may actually be a real player. There we go. I'm pretty sure some of these, like these guys, these are bots. Be bots. Why didn't I kill him? I don't know. Let's take out AT-ATs. I know Canada uses the AT-ATs. I don't right offhand know who else actually uses it. It's a reasonably good system from all that I know of it. Don't know if we'll get. Oh, left control. Why isn't this working? I don't know. Let's go in and look at controls, tank, weaponry, fire special guns. Add, okay, we'll add that. Hopefully that will be continue anyways, yes. Let's see if we can do another battle here. Oh, come on, just give me another game with the bots. So it's going to be anyways. And yeah, we get into the dev server. But, excuse me, again, it's not anything great. So like I say, we're fighting bots and things. Either bots are too good or they're too dumb. Because obviously you can have bots that are faster than any human eye-hand coordination and can always be 100% accurate and kill you without even thinking about it. Or you can have dumb ones that will always miss and never hit anything and whatnot. So. I wonder if we were to get on realistic tank battles. I'm disappointed we don't have night battles here like I was playing with earlier. What he would think of this. See, oh, hello, somebody's shooting at me way out there. Somebody hurt my gun. How did they hurt my gun? Somebody over there. Oh, hello. Again with the hitting the gun. Begin with hitting the gun. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to kill you if I can't hit you with a gun? Let's see if we can do this. That's still not shooting the rocket. Do I have to be like selected on a target to do it? No, this is just gonna be on a suicide mission. Hello, where are you? You're over here. Maybe I hurt your gun this time. My gun's out again. Boom, I blew up. Mission failed, yes, I suck. I want to get that AT-ATs working. Okay. Options. No. Not controls, actually, not options. Controls. Okay. Tank. Weaponry. Maybe that one fire? Okay. We'll see. Let me continue anyways. To battle. I know this is so thrilling to watch. You waiting for the counter just to count down. I want to get the AT-ATs working. Okay, looks like, well, no. Okay. Okay. Controls. Let's clear all of these. Fire from special gun. Let's see if we can do that. Close. Continue anyways. Resume. No, that isn't doing it. Leave vehicle. Oh well. Boom. Bye. Now, M1A1 Abrams. Probably should go over to the other round. Penetrator. But just a human trying to do a helicopter. I wish I had the AT-ATs again. Well, I couldn't work it with even that. I don't know. Ooh, got him. Wow, I actually hit. Gotta learn not to stop. We can take on the... Oh, somebody else got behind. Okay. Sure taking a long time to go down. No, I really don't know my way around here. We're hitting the explosive pipes that will blow up. Okay, we got a leopard in front of us here. The far oh, no, well. What the hell? How did he take out our... Oh, it's him that's taking us out. Okay. Didn't even know who was shooting us. Okay. There we go. T-80. T-80 is allowed to punch Abrams. Isn't that against the rules? Oh, too high up now. it's almost over. We didn't really get to kill anybody cool. One guy, I guess. Two hanger. Hanger. Okay, M1A1 Abrams. Armor. How thick is this armor? Rolled homogeneous armor. Thickness 38. Protection analysis. Equivalent protection of 997 millimeters. Okay. Trying to get it straight on. So, okay, well. You know, okay, one, the thickness of the armor. Okay, they're going composite armor here. Okay. Yeah, okay, look at that. Okay, so that's okay, that's sort of what I was wanting to see. When you look at an Abrams tank like this, you sort of kind of think, hey, yeah, this is an Abrams. It's the tank hull. And these are all just tank turret like you might get in here. The US got really, really good at, well, let's go with the armor, at making nice armor castings that were rounded, designed to deflect enemy shells off of. And then they came and they went over this because as we look at the X-ray, it becomes this thing. So, okay, so they're figuring the outside is 38 millimeters of rolled homogeneous armor, external composite armor with NERA. Not exactly sure what, because ERA is what is it? Explosive. You know, those are the explosive charge things. I guess I don't know. Sorry. And then they're looking at your 100 millimeters thickness of armor. Okay, well, Britain came up with Chobham armor, Chobham, and it's named after the location that they came up and developed. It's a ceramic type of armor, from what I know. Ceramics can be a lot of kind of things. It's glass, to my understanding, is something of a type of a ceramic. It's minerals of some sort, generally speaking, that is heated up to a very high temperature. And so, like ceramic tiles, like most people find in their bathrooms or showers or whatever, that is a type of ceramic. What the ceramic does really, really well is, and I'm sure stuff is leaked out, but where are they going with the? Oh, no, I didn't want to go here. I wanted to go here. Really, really well with these heat type rounds. It this superheated jet will jet molten whatever materials that are heated up and pushed through. There's different types. If I'm not being very specific, I'm sorry. an EFP, an explosive form penetrator, uses a sort of reverse cone bit of metal in there, and when it's the explosive power hits it, turns that, it sort of inverts the reverse cone into like a cone coming out of it, that sort of I guess liquefied, if you will, metal coming with explosive force that's super hot, that sort of burns its way, I'm using crude terms if you will, melts its way through the homogeneous type steel armors, metal armors of one sort, and so it just goes through them. The ceramics, because ceramics are designed, another example of ceramics is on the heat tiles on like the space shuttle, when we used to have a space shuttle program and some other space capsules, is that they're designed to deal with high heat, high temperatures, and dissipate the heat. So the Chobham armor, this sort of stuff here, is designed to defeat heat rounds. Now, it does have other armor protective elements dealing with it, but it doesn't necessarily, or isn't necessarily a good, not necessarily bad, but it's not necessarily a good stopper of a kinetic energy round. That would be this type of round. Is a, armor piercing, fin stabilized, discarding sabot rounds. Armor piercing, so it's armor piercing. It's fin stabilized because it's coming out of a smooth bore gun instead of a rifle gun. It's discarding sabot. Sabot is, at least it started out as a French term for a shoe, and it's sort of the thing that makes it, in this case, it's 120 millimeters in diameter to get all that energy, is a sabot that travels with it down the barrel. Once it leaves the barrel, it spreads. Probably know, so many of you already know this. Sorry if I'm just repeating stuff. Leaves the thing, and then you have this much smaller, I'm going to guess right now, 30 millimeter metal spike of one sort or another, penetrating down range from the target. Okay. What the hell do they, I don't know what the hell they're thinking with this damn thing. What armor is on this? And you may go, well, they just explained it. Okay. So I'm guessing this is the export armor. So this is probably not an American Abrams. This is probably an Egyptian Abrams, or a modern day Iraqi Abrams. It is probably not an American Abrams, because I don't know that they had them here in this early stages of the Abrams, the old M1. But by this stage, by the M1A, and definitely by the time you get to the M1A HA heavy armor, because it's gotten heavier over time, you have a couple of things that are not specifically in this. One, this is a depleted uranium rod that is fired out. So it is very hard to deform, because it is a very dense metal that's rather hard. Yeah, lead is super dense, but it's not hard. It's a soft metal, obviously, going down. And the American armor packs will have depleted uranium layers for sure in the front. And again, say these are classified still. Not that the information isn't out. And my cousin, who does sort of know some of this stuff, I still remember, like, I was asking, well, what's the range of your Abrams? Not thinking I was asking something, gun range and sort of things about it. Well, and I think this was very close to his answer. He was almost this quiet this long. Well, the target range, I think it was at Fort Knox is where he was stationed. I know that's where the gold is kept, but there's also an army base there. Yeah, is 2,000 meters long. I'm sure that they can spy satellites can identify that our target range is 2,000 meters downrange. So he would tell me how far his he was practicing to fire. They would fire generally dummy rounds, but I mean they were blue painted big rounds that would kill somebody if it hits them. Will tear a car apart, but probably wouldn't penetrate too much here. Much cheaper ammo to practice with. So you tell me the range that he was shooting at, but he wouldn't tell me the performance of the gun / sighting system. And so a lot of that is still, again, people get a hold of things, people talk about things, manuals get on, out there, but they're constantly working on the armor package to these things. I want to see something here. Okay. Wrong vehicle. I'm trying to look right there. Right there. Nope, looks the same. Looks like the same turret, but you notice... no, not modifications, what am I thinking of? On X-ray. X-ray here. This is... Well, even with some stuff not being there, it looks like it's... not is stats, I don't know. So these packages are different in different vehicles, and I don't mean just by here. Sorry if you're bored by all this. Obviously, you probably left by now. The first M1 Abrams we gave to the Iraqis, the U.S. government gave to the Iraqis, were American Abrams, and they had the depleted uranium packets in their armor. Composites here and maybe on the sides. I don't know exactly where all the armor is. Let's see, do we I get to it with, and I'm not looking at the little skirting lower armor. That is sort of where the armor is the weakest. Okay, there it is. There, so that's 30 millimeters they're figuring. Under there. Was with the depleted uranium versions on that. And when Obama was sort of withdrawing a bunch of our stuff, I was asking around, did anybody collect the Abrams we gave to the Iraqi army? And somebody who was involved in the program very much responded, oh yes, I was involved with some of it. We got all of our tanks back, and we gave them export. We replaced them with export versions of the Abrams. So I'm looking at this and I'm going, this is the export version. Especially by what we're being penetrated by and some of this stuff. Yep, they might be hitting right down, in here or some, in the vulnerable bits. But still, this is probably the export version. This has gone on long enough. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Like to hear me prattle on about things. I do that a lot. So, good talking to you. See you next time for more historical games.